What's going on, and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, the car is looking a little bit different. Yesterday I was doing a little bit of testing. I have some footage of that, but I won't really be including it. However, I tried to do a test sit down the 132 feet here, and guys, I'm telling you, the shutdown was crazy because the car did a new mile per hour. So as you can see, the front got a little bit damaged, but that's okay. Another body will be on the way soon. Just trying to decide which one I'm going to go with. Not sure if I'm going to go with a Honda brand, but you guys can stay tuned for that. But yes guys, so the car had a little crash at the front here. Couldn't manage to shut it down in time because it was just too fast, and the shutdown was just very sketchy, so I couldn't really get to save it. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Drop a like and let's get some test hits in. I'm going to be putting a fresh tune on this build, guys, because as you can see, I'm definitely just working with weight distribution now to see how well the car will track straight, and see if we can put on some better traction now with more weights being at the front and distributed evenly. So drop a like, subscribe, let's get some test hits in. That run just now, guys, with the weights added was a 3890, but as you can see, we have a lot of traction there. Right here seems like we have some wheel spin, so we can clear that up. But again, now we're maintaining that 42 miles per hour now without any hesitation. So I'm gonna have to turn up the power now, but so far not too bad. So with that run just now, guys, we increased our mile per hour, but still losing the ET. So something is telling me that the car is spinning too much, so I'm going to turn it down. But not too bad. Overall, guys, RC drag racing is about fun. It's about going fast too, but also about fun. And also, you really have to learn about what's really going on with the car and stuff like that. But as I said, I just brought back out this chassis, in the middle of summer, and I was like, let me just mess around with it for a little bit. She does need parts. She needs diff. She needs a diff, a full diff rebuild, and also she needs some gears. The spur gear that I'm using is not the one that comes with the car. It's the one that has running Evolution 5. So it's not the same gearing setup like the last time. So she's not as fast as she used to be, but I'm dialing her in, guys. So stay tuned. Well, guys, this is where we're going to be ending the tuning session. We improved our mile per hour by 3 miles per hour, and that's good, because the last time we were out, I think the car's doing 40 miles per hour, but doing I think a 3.7. We clocked a 3.6. I do have that on record, but it's like a juggling game now, because it's like a whole give and take thing. Add more power, seem to be getting more traction, so we can get the mile per hour, but the ET is still playing with us. So we'll see. One of the issues that I'm having with this chassis is that, as I said before in the vlog earlier on, is that the car is on different gearing, different from what I did the 3.2 on the last time. But funny enough, when I went back to watch that clip, I did that with honey. I just put some honey on the ground, which is basically like prep, because it gets sticky and sticky as you're rolling it. So that's what I did, and you know, we got the 3.2 the last time, but I'm trying to see if I can get this car to be like a bracket car, basically a 3.5 car, which is good for bracket, especially front wheel drive. But you know, I must admit, you know guys, with these slicks right here, you know, you gotta be careful and know what you're doing, because with the other ones I definitely got more traction, more mile per hour, but with these, you know, it's just something about them. But they're still nice, kind of affordable. But you know, that's that guys. So stay tuned for another one. This is a graph that I'm finishing out with. It didn't do too bad. As I said, you know, I just want to go home and study what's going on, because I did multiple test hits. I'm going to look at the graph. We got some massive traction gain right here, and then it fell off right there. So maybe we need to add some power in that section. So next time when we come back out, we'll be adding that. So drop a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for another one guys.